What's up, guys? It's Corey from SuperKamiGuru9000, and welcome to my review of Bleach, Chapter 490. You taste that? That tastes like a really good chapter of Bleach. This chapter rocked my fucking socks off. It was just awesome. It was a return to form, and one that I actually found myself getting really into. But first and foremost, let's talk about what was awesome this chapter. At the beginning, you can see that all of the Quincy are getting ready to invade Soul Society, and there's this great shot of all these really cool guys heading out, and you can't really see them very well, and this is great because the author's just trying to get you really interested to see, who these guys are, what are their abilities. But this week, it was all about Ichigo versus Kirge, and we got to see more of what these Quincy's abilities are. Now, last week I said that Kirge was using a bow, but that's actually not true. He's using another type of Quincy weapon that basically is still able to shoot arrows, and I can't tell what it is, if it's some sort of Quincy sword or a whip or something, I don't know, but it still looks really cool. But there's a lot of important stuff here. We can see that him and Ichigo are trading blows, but then there's this big revelation about Ishida. Ichigo does mention him, and he seems to mention that Ishida himself, his arrows were not as strong. Kirge comments on this, and he's like, "Oh, you must mean Ishida Uryu. Huh, you said his arrows are actually weaker? That shouldn't be true. They should be much stronger." And this is just a big hint about Ishida, and I can't wait to see what sort of role he's going to play in this arc. But the big thing happens when we get to learn about these secret abilities of the Quincy's. You know, before I just figured they were a bunch of dudes who just shot arrows all over the place, but like the Shinigami and like the Arankar, they have a transformative state, one that they can release, and this one looked awesome, and I don't know how to pronounce it. I just don't, guys. So I'm just going to call it the Quincy Transformation until I have a better understanding of what the hell it is. But what's really cool here is that Kirge actually transforms into this crazy form where he has these giant angel wings that wrap around him, and he has what appears to be almost like a halo-like object above his head. And this just fits in perfectly with the Quincy's because basically they're angels that shoot arrows, but they're really badass at the same time, and it's pretty obvious at this point that the battle is about to get really serious. The chapter ends with Soul Society appearing to be invaded by something. I can't really tell what the object is on the final panel, but apparently I think it's involved with the Quincy's. So, awesome chapter all around. 9 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Just a lot of cool stuff, great artwork. I now really like the Quincy's a lot. Before I thought of them as just kind of these sort of side guys that we'd never ever see before, but now that they're taking center stage in the arc here, I'm really interested in what's going to happen to them, and I can't wait to learn about their history. You know, these are just some really interesting villains and very unique to Bleach so far. So I can't wait to see more of what's coming. Obviously, the transformative state from Kirge, awesome. I love the design of it. I really hope that all the Quincy have like their own individual like transform state. I hope they don't all look similar. And this just immediately got me thinking, oh god, I cannot wait to see what Ishida's is going to be like. You know he's going to be able to do this eventually. And maybe he's already done it before and we've never realized it. So this is going to be really big stuff coming up, but like I said, 9 out of 10, just a really exciting chapter. I loved this week's chapter of Bleach. Alright, you guys know that I like this one. I was gushing all over it, but it's time to let me know what you thought about this week's chapter. You can let me know with your comments below. And remember, guys, if you like this video, make sure and give it a thumbs up. That concludes this review today, guys. SuperKamiGuru9000. Out.